Yes, welcome back, friends. If I'm audible to everyone, please drop yes inside the chat section. Come on. Am I audible to you properly? Let me check it out. It's my speaker. Okay, I think so. Now I'm audible to you guys properly because I've connected the properly mic. Okay. So with that being said, we are going to start very soon right now. But let me see how many people join right now. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I can see a lot of people join, and still few people are joining. So we'll give 5 minutes to all the people join. Okay. So meanwhile, I would like to ask you a question again. Have you Yes, have you done the practice of yesterday's topic? Like day before yesterday, we have learned something. Also, yesterday we have learned something. So yeah, you did practice or not? Let me know inside the chat section. Yes. Okay. Very good. Lot of good morning, Vikaji. Good morning, Vipul Arya. Good morning, Suresh. Welcome back. Welcome back, Mamta Rani. Welcome back, Jayesh Kumar. Welcome back, all of you guys. Sunita ji. Welcome back, Shiv Kumar. Sri Lekha, Junaid Ansari, Akanksha ma'am. Welcome. Haider Ali. Welcome. Gurudev. Welcome. Sunil Kumar. Welcome. And good afternoon. Good afternoon, all of you guys again. Yeah, I'm here with you. I'll give 5 minutes to each. Like lot of people are joining right now, so we'll give 5 minutes for them. At 12:05, we'll start. Sharp 12:05 will start. Very good, Gurudev Kapoor. Okay. So, yes, good morning and good afternoon, all of you guys. Thank you very much for joining today's session. And again, as I told you yesterday, that today we are going to see how we can do basically visualizations part. We are going to start visualizations part today, from today onwards. And that's the most demanding topic for right now because everyone wants to know how we can build a visuals, how we can find out the insights. Someone is dropping my audio is not audible. Who is that? Vikazi. Audible. Please drop audible if I'm audible to everyone because the rest of the people will come to know about it. Um, yes, I'm audible to them also. Yes, audible. Everyone is dropping it's audible. Yeah. So yes, it's 12 for 1 minute remaining and then we'll start it. Don't worry. Yes, it's 1 minute remaining. Okay, so good to go now. Someone is dropping low voice. Let me set it, check it out. Um, okay, so I have increased the microphone frequency up to 100 percentage. So I think so. Now it will be fine. I think so. Sorry. Okay, so it's time to start, guys. It's time to start. I think so. We have done like we have been waiting for from last 5 minutes for all the peoples. Now let's go ahead here. Let me share my screen with you guys. And of course, I'm going to put a question hour sessions for this particular batch. And in that particular 1 hour, I'm going to ask a different questions. So be ready for like, be ready with all the things that we have learned it previously. Be ready for the practice. Okay, guys. Now, yes. Look over my screen. You can see my Power BI screen now. Are you able to see my screen? Just drop it yes. If screen is visible to everyone, please drop it yes. Now, yes. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to disable the chat section because I want you to focus on screen, and here it is my screen. Now, the first of all, actually, I'm using another system right now. Yesterday, I was facing little issue about with my old system. So I have came up with another system here, and I have same file, like I wanted to pull this data inside Power BI, so I don't have that older file. So the steps that I already shown you yesterday, I'm going to repeat it again for those who are not able to attend yesterday lectures. It is like revision for them, and all of you for you are getting like revision. It's like that. First, we should click a blank report to insert or import file inside or import data inside the Power BI. And we have imported with two different ways. First, click on get data and click on more. Just give me 1 second to increase the font size so that you will able to see a proper way. So now it's fine. I think so it's fine. Okay. Look at you now. So now I'll click on get data. And once I click on get data, I know that my files are available inside the folder. So I'll click on the more and I'll go to the folder option. Okay, here it is the folder option. I'm selecting it and then click on connect. Once you click on connect, you will get this pop-up where you have to select the folder path. I'm clicking on browse. My folder is located inside the D drive, which is available the Power BI batch here, Power BI live batch, and here it is order data. So I told you yesterday how you can pull the data from the folder, and this is the way you can pull your data from the folder. Why we need to pull the data from folder? Because we have, like yesterday I already taught you about this, we have several files, like there are 4 files, and we want to combine the data of these files. This is the sales data of April to like Jan to April, I mean to say. So Jan to April of 2023 year. And now once we pull it, we are getting only file properties like workbook properties over here. We don't need to come, we don't need this data. That's why we are not going to click on combine. Instead of like load directly data, we are going to click on transform, because once you load it, this data will load, and I don't want this data. This is the file properties only. Whatever workbook you have selected from that folder, the workbook name will be displayed, then the extension of that workbook, even date access, date modified, date created. This is the things that don't want. I want only the content which is available inside the binary section, right? Here it is, which is available inside content column. So in order to extract content from this particular binary section, we need to transform data. We need to click on transform data option. Okay. So once you click on, you know that once you click on transform data, you will directly land to Power BI window, Power Query window, I mean to say. So Power Query window, this is a Power Query window. And I told you yesterday, we need only one column where we are having data. Which column is that? Where we are having data? Let me know inside the chat section. Come on, drop it. Which column is that? Where we are having our data? Content column, exactly. Where the binary is text, right? Mahavir, correct? Yes. A lot of people. Pratik, correct? Manan, correct. Vipul Arya, correct. Okay. Prasad, correct. Majahid Laskar, correct. Okay. Pratik, correct. Ganesh, correct. Anisha Mulani, correct. Anil Kumar, correct. Bogiri Sandesh, correct. Nikhilesh, okay. A lot of people dropping answer and they are correct, right? Okay. So not able to call out everyone name, but you guys are correct, right? Because you are watching on like consistent day before, like yesterday you are there and you are watching very like concentrating the things that I'm explaining. That's why you are able to answer these questions. This is very simple. We are having content inside the binary, but this is not the content that we are required. Means this is not in a proper way. That's why we are going to select these two columns, and right click and remove other columns. Once we remove other columns, we are having only two columns. Now, in order to extract content from binary column, we need to add one column, that is add column and custom column. So once you click on custom column, write down the name of that column over here. Just I'm mentioning extract data. And once you are done it with that, you just have to type one formula, which I already explained you. Type excel.workbook and press tab key. Okay, now type open bracket, type content and close bracket. This is what you have to do here. The content should be in a square bracket and it is right now. Okay, click on OK. So once you press OK or once you click on OK, now you will get a table is extracted from binary. Now, we don't need this binary column. Right click on it and say remove column. We need only this column where I want to expand it again. So I'm expanding expanding this one and clicking on OK. So I'm getting a properties of that sheets. Workbook contains sheets. Everybody knows that. If you open a workbook of Excel, then it has different several sheets. So now in every workbook, in my every workbook, I have one sheets only, and that names are display over here. So the item name, sheets names are display here. So I want only the sheet names and extract data should be there. Rest of the columns I don't want. So I'm going to right click on it and remove other columns. How to select two columns? Just select first column and then hold down control key on keyboard and click on another column. So this way you can select multiple columns. And once you select multiple columns, you don't need other columns. So you can say right click and remove other columns option. So now we are again having table. And here it is, we are having expand option. So again, I'm expanding it. So once I expand it, I'm getting actual data which is available inside my workbook. Previously, I extract it from binary. It is coming inside to the table. But when I extract table again, like it shows sheets property because we are jumping into the workbook to sheet. Then we are getting sheet properties. And again, we are extracting that tables. So that tables will be like generating your actual content and which is over here, which is available in each and every sheets. But the problem with this data, everybody knows that yesterday I explained you already. We don't need this order. Sorry, we need order ID, order date should be at the top of this because these are the headers, and whether header is not on his like original location. It is on a row number first. It should be on the top of the table. It should be here on a place of column name. So how to do it? How to assign this first row as a headers? Uh, Actually, Power Query has already given this option: home, use first row as headers. So once you apply it, again I told you, once you apply it, you will find out some kind of like an error over there. You just look over here, okay? Red and something line over there and something pattern over there. So it shows there is error, something error is there. Right? If it is red, something like that, so it shows error. And red is like red. It is showing only 1% red because there is a small errors over there. So let's go ahead and click on view and check the column quality. You'll come to know. Also, I have explained you yesterday why this error it is appearing over there. Why this error occurs over there, we can say. So reason behind it, we are having like order ID repeated. Yesterday I told you about it. I'm just taking a quick revision, guys. So that's why I'm not explaining this thing again. Yesterday I've already told you what is this error all about, why this error occurs. Reason behind it, it has repeated headers in our file, in our data, combined data, and that's why error occurs. So we can do one thing. You just click here and click on remove errors, or else we have options inside the home tab and click on remove errors option. So you can you can use one of the options from this. Okay, now we are getting proper our data in a proper way. So just check it out the data type, and again just change this one. You can change to this one as it is like month and year. If you don't want, you can remove it, but if you want it, you can put it down there. Month should be MONTH. Okay. So now it's order ID. It's day. Yeah, it's perfect. Data type. Check it out. This order date is perfect. Then rest of the columns. Okay. So now everything is perfect. Just click on close and apply and load this data into the Power BI. So we have done. First, we have load all the order data inside our Power BI, and we can see all the columns. This is what combine all the combined data of all four Jan to April file, all 4 files. So now let's import another file. Here it is, click on get data, click on Excel workbook. We are having another file inside. So where it is located? Yes. I think so. There are two different folders. Here it is, other data. Other data contains what? Other data contains information related to restaurant, information related to customer, information related to foods. So I'm going to select all these sheets because other data has 3 different sheets, and I don't want to like transform in. I don't want to make any kind of transformation or any kind of cleaning because this data is like in a proper way. So we can go ahead and transfer. Oh, sorry, we can go ahead and load this data. If you want to transform the data, you can go into the Power Query. Later on, you can make the changes also. But now we don't need it anything. So just have loaded the data. So far, we have done it. Okay. So now let's click on the relationship model view basically. And once you click on model view, yesterday I told you that it will generate the relationship between these tables. And I have already told the name of these tables. We are calling something like for these tables, we have some name. And also for this table, we have another name. So can you tell me what are the names that I have already told you yesterday for these tables? Anybody? Do you remember that yesterday I told you about the name about their like Power BI? In Power BI, we are calling with some name for these two different kinds of data structures table. Yes. Let me see how many people are dropping correct answer. Pratik Bole, correct answer. Then Majai ji, yes. You're right. Bogiri, you're right. Vikas Kumar, you're right. Manan, you're right. Praveen Yadav, right. Yes, Majai ji. Nitikesh Patil. Srilekha, very good. Prasad, correct. Prasad Lakmoji, Nikita Pote. Very good, very good. Mohan Krishna. I'm not asking about Mohan, sir. It's not a card analytics. I'm not asking about the card analytics. I'm asking what are the names of this table? Like we are having two different names inside the Power model view. This is our model view, right? So we are into the model view right now, modeling view, we can say. So inside modeling view, we are calling for these are the tables. We are having another name, and for this table, we are calling another name. Like there are two different names, and a lot of people. Nitikesh Patil is also Bogiri. Sandesh, no, what you're telling? I don't get it, but you should mention the name. Nikita Pote, correct. Anil Kumar, correct. Dipti Shri, what was that like? No, I'm asking the column inside the Power BI. We are calling it with two different names. And what are these names? No, Surjit ji, it is the type of how we can import the data inside the. It's different. Like if you are importing data, but now we have already imported and it is in a modeling view. So what we are calling there? Junaid Ansari, you're right. Sandeep Kaur, right. Aman Kumar, right. Vijay Mishra, Mahavir, Sunita. No, it's not. I'm not asking about that, Sunita ma'am. Uh, Vijay Mishra, correct. So a lot of people dropping correct. I am not able to call out each and every one, guys, but you guys are correct. And those who are not able to understand right now what I was trying to ask you, was asking why I was asking. Basically, I was asking we are having two different like type of table inside the Power BI model view, and inside Power BI model view, when we are having like table where the customer ID or whatever the ID is in unique format. So in customer ID, food details and restaurant table, these are the tables contain unique record of customer ID, food item, or we can say restaurant code. So that's why these tables known inside the Power BI as a dimension table. Write down it. The tables which is having unique values or unique ID inside the table, that called a dimension table, that called a dimension table. And the table which is having a complete repeated data and the data which is like order data, sales data, that data table is also known as fact table. We can call it as a data table also, but in model view, it is better to call a fact table. This is our fact table. Inside fact table, we are having order ID, right? We are having like food item, we are having customer ID, and customer ID is having here also. We are getting here. But this customer ID is not repeated. This is a single, like, let me show you like Excel file right now. Just give me a second. I'll show you the Excel file right now. Okay. So my file is located inside the Power BI. Here it is. And let me open other data file where I have three different sheets: food details, customer details, and restaurant details. So inside food details, sorry, food items are available unique, customer details are also available unique values, and then restaurant details is also available unique values. But in our other data, that is where we are having like four different sheets, workbook, we can say, four different workbooks, and we are having like customer ID repeated, then restaurant ID is also repeated, and food item is also repeated. And that's why this particular table is known as fact table. And these are the tables where we are having unique values. That is called a dimension table. Now, always remember, when you are having a data like this, then we are creating only one card entity is inside the modeling data pivot table, or we can say data modeling. The card entity name is one to many. So now if you just double click on it, yesterday I told you it will display you many to one. I don't know why is the reason, because I have tried also. I have imported this table first, these tables, the dimension table first, and then later on I have imported order data. But still it is showing this kind of relationship. But again, result is not going to be wrong. Actually, whether it is many to one or one to many, the result is going to be correct. Like if you are going with this card entity. But like professionally speaking, you have to like it should be basically the filter flow is display like this. Filter flow means your arrow is display like this, which is going through to the towards the many table. This one indicates one, and this star indicates many. Everybody knows that one to many. Yesterday I told you about it. But I don't want this relationship. This relationship should be show like many to one. So what I'll do, I'll delete this relationship by selecting, click on this line and delete. Press key delete on keyboard, and that's it. See how to delete the relationship. Click on this line, press delete on keyboard, or else right click on it and delete it. So there are like two methods. You can directly press delete on keyboard, or else right click on it and say delete it and delete. So I have deleted all the relationship, and again I'm creating relationship. Customer ID, drop it on customer ID. Drag and drop. Now it is showing you its correct result. One to many. And that is what we are looking for. Now let's go ahead and create the relationship. Again, which one? Food item. Drag it on a food item. So it is also one to many relationship established. And the next one, that is restaurant code. See, here it is the restaurant ID. Restaurant code is matches with restaurant ID. Actually, the column names are different, but the content of these columns are similar. So where restaurant code is having unique values in this particular table, but here it is restaurant ID with the name of that same code, which is available, same content inside there. So we have created the three successful relationship. Again, if you want your relationship should not be directly established or directly once you import the data, it should not directly connect. We have to connect it manually, or you want to connect it manually. Then go ahead inside the file tab. Yesterday I told you about this file tab. Click on options and setting. Click on options, and once you click on option, you will get a data load option. Auto detect new relationship must be unchecked if you don't want automatically detect relationship once you load the data. So you can uncheck this option if you don't want. In my case, I'll leave it as it is. Okay, no problem, Matt. So filter flow, this arrow shows that filter flow one to many. Yesterday I told you about that card analytics and filter flow. So now it's time to create a visual. Now let's move. We have created successful relationship. Again, one more time. Like I told you yesterday, in previously in older version of Power BI, when you're like still we are having auto detect. So in that version, we need to have similar column names. In restaurant ID must be available in both the columns, same name, similar column names. But here it is, we are having restaurant code, and here it is, we are having restaurant ID. Still we are getting connectivity because reason behind it, now Power BI is updated and it is understanding like data of your like file. and on the basis of that data, it create a relationship too. So if the column name is mismatched, so you don't have to worry about auto detect relationship. It also create the relationship. But still you have to go and cross check again whether it is correcting proper relationship or not, whether you are looking for a proper relationship, and if it is established, then go ahead. You just put mouse pointer over here and you are getting the relationship between which columns is available. Okay, so done it, guys. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Give me a green signal to go ahead. This is about the yesterday's that I just repeated it. Yes, it's time to go ahead now. And before going ahead, let me tell you, you need, in order to practice on this file on a regular basis, you know, you have to save this file inside the Power BI. You can go here, click on File, and click on Save or Save As. If you already save it, you can save it. Save. You can click on Save As to save it duplicate. So I'm saving it right now. It will ask you what what type, sorry, you can. It will ask you to name the file. So I'm going to name it like app food app dashboard. Okay, I'm creating food app dashboard or food app analytics or food app, like we can say. So I'm clicking on more options to say change the save location. I'm click on browse, and I'm going to save it on inside the D drive. Yes, I'm going to save it inside the D drive again, which is inside here. It is in a Power BI live batch. Okay, so I'm saving this file. So name should be again apply over here. So here it is, my food app dashboard. So this file will be saved with the extension of .pbix. So you can open this Power BI file anytime. And this is very necessary in order to, like, if you are creating project on GitHub or uploading your project, you need to upload this file, right? You need to upload this project file. This is called an actual project file, and save it in a PBX extension. So once you save it, let's go ahead now. Let's create the visual. Now, first of all, before creating a visual, actually you want to build a dashboard, right? You don't want to just learn the visuals, how we can add visuals and all. You have, like, you want to learn the dashboard, how you can make it proper dashboard, proper color combination should be there. So I yesterday, day before yesterday, I shown you one dashboard. That dashboard is not available in this system right now. I have I have like shown you that color combination of that brush. But the color combination is very important, guys, and you have to understand how to make a proper color. And I'm going to tell you, like, later on, how you can select the proper color or logo color. Because if you are making proper color combination, the dashboard will look very proper or decent. You don't have to make it that kind of like fancy dashboards, like mixing of multiple colors, because it's not like fancy competition. It's kind of the thing that the person should able to understand by looking your data. Yes, whether like they are making profit in their business, and whether like where they are like getting dropped their business, or we can say lost their business. Okay, so the final goal is, anybody can easily understand by looking your dashboard. Anybody can easily understand the business inside. That is our final goal. So you have to consider that goal, and or like uh, make, like, simplicity. That simplicity should be there inside your dashboard, that I wanted to tell you. Okay, so now let's go ahead and let's make our dashboard first. Let's go ahead and learn the visualization. So here it is, our visualization pane. Now, first, I would like to type the name of my dashboard. So I'm going to create a name. Sorry, I'm going to type dashboard like it is a food app dashboard. So for that, I'm clicking on Home tab and click on text box. Text box allow you to type a text inside your canvas. This is our canvas. Okay. So here it is. I can type something like that. Food app dashboard. Now, I'll type the name and I'll decrease the size of this text box. I can move this text box over here. Look at here. A lot of people not able to move this text box. If you want to move this text box, just put your mouse pointer here on this ellipses, then these dots. Okay, got it? I mean to say. So once you find out these dots over here, you just move your mouse pointer over there and just drag it. Sometimes, like, if you touch over here, the dots will be appear at the bottom because it has touched to the top line. So dots will be appear here, and just move it. Now just select this. You will get the one mini toolbar, that text toolbar also there. We can increase the size and we can make it bold. We can do a lot of formatting stuff from this option, this toolbar. So go ahead and change the formatting as per requirement. Like, if it is 1 to 16, and you just increase the size. And you can do one thing, you can like uh, make it word wrap by pressing enter, it increases the height too. So this is my food app dashboard. I'm going to put this text over here at the corner. I'm decreasing the size again. Okay. So now this way you can add the text inside the canvas. This is called canvas. Always remember, this is called a canvas that I already told you. And I'm working on this canvas. But now, like, so can I change the size of this canvas? Can I change the background of this canvas? Can I apply image on this canvas? Of course, you can do. You can do a lot of stuff. I'll just show you how to do it. If you want to change the canvas size, what you have to do? Just put your cursor, like keep, do not select any of the object. I just added one object for your reference right now, which is a text box. But do not select this one. Just click at the background over here. So once you click any like blank space over here, inside visualization bin, I'll just minimize this one filter. We don't need it filter right now. You can just minimize it. Okay, keep filters minimize. Right now we don't need it data queue, keep it minimize. When we need it, we can like go ahead and get the data to the, expand it, and we can work on it. So why we are minimizing it? So that we are getting a like a large space for work. Actually, we are getting, it is not large space, we are getting a proper way to work it. Because zoom level, like we can adjust the zoom level, even we can work in a proper way. If like if you on the switch on all these pane or expand all this pane, so this size little bit, and you're looking you're getting small size, and you're not comfortable with work with a small size. That's why I'm telling you. Now let's go ahead and check the visualization tab. Here it is two different tab, that is build visual, and second one is format your report page. Click on this format your report page. Once you click, you'll get page information, you'll get canvas setting, and so on and so forth. There are lots of settings related to this particular canvas. Once you click on this arrow help you to get more options. Like this is a expand option for page information. So you can change the page name from here. Here it is right now page one. Of course, you can right click here and change the page name, but here it is. Also, you can change it. I want to name this page as a dashboard. Okay, so I'm just naming it dashboard. You can see over here the name has changed. Now we can apply the tooltip and allow Q&A also, but now just keep it right for now. Later on we are going to see that option. Here it is canvas setting. So default canvas setting will be a 16 by 9, 16 as to 9. 69, which is like we can say YouTube thumbnail, you know, that YouTube video size, YouTube thumbnail size. Nowadays, every video is coming into the 69, right? There are most of like, you know, that if you are like watching some Bollywood movies and maybe 3D movies, so that will be a different ratio, like 21 as 9. But for now, it is a default setting, like your screen size maybe in a 16 as a 9. So it is a 16 and 9, but you can change the ratio 4:3. You can go for later size, you can go for tooltip, and you can go for custom size. So here it is, you can mention the canvas size. So if I wanted to change it, like it should be a 900 pixel, height should be 900, and width should be 1400. Some people's like creating dashboard like this into 900 into 4, but it 1400. Why? Because sometimes we need to feed data in a vertical way. So this is like we are having maximum height right now. So we can go for like 1000 also. So if you want to create a dashboard that should be in a page view, that should be in a like page like, so you can increase the height of this particular. See, I can go for 1600 also. The height. So we are not decreasing size. Size is like we can say we are just increasing our height. And right now you can see the screen is in horizontal mode. That's why we see that, oh, it's very small size. No, it's not a small size. Actually, we are just increase the height, and height is like when you are looking in a horizontal screen, the height, like it will show like it is a small size. Okay, but it is not small size. Actually, you can fit it more dashboard and more visuals inside this size. But before going there, just let me tell you that let's go with the default ratio, that is 16 as 9, and it is okay for us right now. Okay, so this canvas setting I'm going to minimize it. There is another, that is canvas background, and you can change the background from here. You just go ahead and change the color. Okay, so you can change the color to the black, you can change the color to the purple. But what happened? We have changed the color, but we are not getting it. Reason behind it, the color transparency is set to right now 100%. Just go and decrease the transparency, you will able to see the color. Okay, got it. Now you're getting color. So you can go and change the color transparency. Like if you set it 0 and change the color, you are getting like whatever color you want to apply, you can apply it from here. So for now, yeah, I'm going to put it white color. Okay, transparency, like, yeah, it's okay. So it's a default color. Here it is also, we are getting image option. We can add image from here by clicking options here and just select the image. But before selecting image, just ensure that the image should be like, let me open a Google Chrome and let me show you some images. I'll just tell you how to download the image basically. So here it is. I'm inside the Google images section. Click on images. No, once search something and then click on images. So now I'm searching something like background images for dashboard. Okay. So background images for dashboard, and click on this images section first. Once you click on images section, you'll get a lot of images, but click on more section, click on tool section, where you will find out like different options like size. You want have like you want for large size image, you want large size images, you click on large one, you'll get only a large size images. We are looking large size images that should be fitted properly. So go with large size images. You can select the color. Also you can go for the Creative Commons licenses that you can use, and you can commercial and other licenses. You can go for like commercial and other license images also, but I recommend you to go for creative and common license if you are using for businesses and publishing that on social media or something like that. So if you are using your personal purpose, so don't worry, do not apply any kind of filter. Go ahead. Okay. So now I'm selecting first image and let's check it out. Yeah, this one is having logo. Look at there. This image has a logo basically. So we are not going to take this image. So just leave it. Let's go to the another one. This is also good, but let's check it out the size. Just put the mouse pointer on this image and you'll able to see the size at the right corner. It's 1388980. So we need actually basically if the image size is around 1920 to 1080, 1080 means 1080p. So if image size is available 1080p, it is good to go and download it. But if it is like more than 1000 pixel, then it is also okay. That is not a blur image. But if it's less than 1000 pixel, if it is it is not like 1388. Right now it is 1388. It is means it is quality image. It is a good quality image. It like you can take this image. So right click, save this image, and just check another thing. Once you downloading the image, it should be a JPG type image. If it is another type like SVG and something like that, so you don't have to download it. Okay, so if it is JPG, go ahead and download it. Now I'm downloading this image and I'm mentioning the name, that is background one. So here it is, my background one image. Now I'm selecting the another image. This one is also good. Let's save it. Just check it out, the proper image, the size of the image, and also background too. So download few images. If you are right now on a system, go ahead and download few images. It contains logo, so we cannot use it. Okay, yeah, this is also quality image. Go ahead and download it. Say image. So how to download image? I just wanted to show you download 3 or 4 images for like if because you are not going to create a single dashboard. So ultimately you're creating a multiple dashboards. That time we need it. So now click on the format, page, canvas background, select browse option and select any of the images. So now let's have a look this, how to apply it. Click on background. Once you click on background, you're not getting that images. So you have to decrease the transparency, then you'll get it. So look at here. But the images is kind of not properly fit. So instead of instead of normal fit, here it is option. Instead of normal fit, just go and click on fit. So now it's fit. But I think so it looks blur. So let's go to the another one. I'm going to select this one. And this is looking pretty good. I'm going to click on fit. Yes. So I can make it transparent like this. And I can make it like this. Okay. So this is the image that this is the way that you can add the image. Okay. Later on, we are going to see how we can make it like our own gradient image also related to our brand color and related to our like product color, the company's logo color. We can create our own background images using PowerPoint and all. So I'm going to show you that how to create that one also. So don't worry about it. But just let me know. Got it, guys? Just got it. Put down. Got it. If you got it, this one. How to download quality images from Google, and how you can apply it to the background, and how you can fit properly inside the canvas page. Got it? So it's very simple. Go ahead and download images and do it with me simultaneously. I want you to download images, 2 to 3 images, and download and fit it. Always remember, apply background for canvas by clicking on this canvas setting. Don't go for wallpaper, because wallpaper, once you click here, wallpaper will apply a color on the complete page of your page. We can say this is page basic complete, whatever you can see on the screen, it is applying on here. So do not apply any color for the like wallpaper or background. Just apply for the canvas, because whatever you are going to create inside sorry, whatever visuals you are going to create, that could be added inside the canvas only, cannot be an outside the canvas. So add a background or add a background color or image in for the canvas only. Here it is a canvas background, not for the wallpaper. If someone needs for wallpaper, they can go and change the wallpaper, but you know that wallpaper will change the entire surroundings of your canvas. So I'm just putting it white now. Okay. So once you done it, apply, add a text. I told you how to add text and how to add like background color. Let's go ahead and check it out. Next one. Next one is the formatting of text box. So now I wanted to fit this text box in a proper way. It should be it should not be odd look on this background. So in order to do that, I'm going to tell you a simple steps. In order to do that, it should be like, uh, it should be matching with this background. So in order to do that, we need to do some formatting. And for that, we need to click on text box. Once you click on text box, look over to visual pen. Here it is. We are not getting visual pen right now. We are getting format text box. Once you click outside, you're getting this visualization pane. Once you click over here, you're getting this pane. So here it is, we are getting properties option. We can increase the size and decrease the size of this particular text box. But instead of increasing and decreasing size, you can go here and using this arrow, you can increase and decrease the size also. So yeah, this is not also required. Properties, minimize these properties. Also there is a padding options, but later on we are going to see padding and position. Okay, so now minimize this one. Here it is a title option. You can add the title for this particular text box, but for text box, we don't need it. If there is a chart or cards, we can go and change the title. But for this, we are not going to change these two options. But there is again next option, that is effect, and that is we are going to see. So effect, the background is on and it is currently white. I wanted to change this background to the blue color, because my background is similar to blue color and I wanted to go for like dark blue. Okay, not this one. Let's go with this blue. Okay, so now I applied background color blue. Next, I'm going to apply the transparency, but before that, I'm going to change, I'm going to switch on the visual border too for this text box. And I'm putting visual border to similarly like light blue, or else for light blue, we can go white border, and white or yellow border, we can go for that one. And no, I'm not increasing the size. I'm making rounded corners. Look at here. Rounded corners means I'm going to put 10 rounded corners. Here it is inside the visual border. I'm going to put it 10. So once I put the 10, I just click outside the text box. Look at there. The border is rounded now properly. Okay. I wanted to change the text color, but text color should be white actually. It should not be black, because the background is dark and it should be contrast. So now the text color should be white and it is looking great. Now I'm going to do one more thing. I wanted to change the transparency of this text box. So to change the transparency of this text box, click on the effect again. And here it is the transparency of this background. So making a little bit transparent, like 50 percentage or 40. So it could look great. Yeah, it is looking proper now. So it is not looking odd on that background. It is looking like an yes, perfect one. So I did one thing. I change the formatting. I change the background, basically background color, and then I make it transparent. And also I have changed the border color to red, and then border corner to the rounded corners. Okay. And how I did it, just selecting on it, clicking on effects option, and I'm getting background color here, the transparency here, visual border here, and just go through it now. Take a screenshot or else do along with me right now. Check it out. The 50% transparency, then color. If your color is not blue, if it is like your background, it seems like a black, you can go ahead and check it out. Like you can apply it black. Since black is also looking good, but we had to add some transparency again. It should be a 70% if it is black. So it is also looking good. So you can go for the black one also. Okay. So it looks decent. It looks something like uh, what we can familiar with the background. It is not looking odd. So it's different again. If you want to apply the black color or its blue color, you can go ahead. So this is our first that I told you how to apply the background and how to like add the text box. Now let's go ahead and do something else. Now I told you about that. Let's add one visual over here. That is a card. And let's see the formatting of card. Here it is the card. There are two types of card in latest version of Power BI. In older version, we are having only this card. If you're using like 2022 version of Power BI, then you're getting only this. But if you are having updated version, then we are having this card, and there is also a card new. Okay, so first of all, we are going to see this old card, and then we'll jump to the new card too. So don't worry. So I'm clicking on this card. Once I click on card, I'll get something like this box over here. And this is called, this is actually what, this is the box, or this is the tile we can say, which is over on a canvas. So we can move here and there, right? Means you can change the size of this card, as well as you can change the position of this particular card. But what this card can contain. Okay. So once you add the card, look over in a visualization pane properly. Here it is, you are able to see one option, that is what? Add data fields here. Add data fields here means now it's time to add something here. I'm going to expand the data. I'm going to expand the data by clicking on this expand button, and I'm having a lot of options for you. So now I'm going to expand order data table. Why order data? Because we are having like numeric values inside this particular table, and we are having quantities. Now we can do one thing. We can drag the quantities inside the field. Look at here. I'm dragging the quantity inside the fields. Once I drag it the quantity, it will get automatically. It will do automatically calculation sum of quantity. If you use the Power BI, pure table inside the Excel, you can easily easily connecting your dot, right? That is what you will get it. Yes, inside the pivot table, we are having the option values. Once you drag the values inside the values section, once you drag any column inside the values section in pivot table, then you are getting like sum of quantity. You're getting automatic calculation, and the calculation it is now over here. But you don't want sum. You want something else like max, mean, or else you want a count. Here it is the option. There is a V. This is called a drop down actually, and like it seems like a V. Just click on this drop down, and once you click on, you are getting average, minimum, maximum, and count. So you can count, and count distinct is also there. You can count how like quantity order records, rows up available over there, and you can go and change it to sum also. So we don't need to make any kind of calculation. Of course, this is not the way that we are going to do. We are not going to drag it directly any column inside our fields. We, instead of dragging this particular quantity column, we are going to create a measures. And what is the measure with the help of DAX formulas, we are going to create the measure. But later on, I'm going to explain you what is the benefit of that measure. But first, instead of doing creating a measure, we can drag this value directly over here. We can drag this column or field, we can say, inside the fields, and then we are getting a result. So once we got it, it is sum of quantity. I don't want it should be display sum of quantity. I want to display here total order quantity. So I can go here, click on this particular option, and here it is. You are finding rename this visual. Okay. Or else you can right click on it and say rename this visual, or else click on this expand button again and click on rename this visual. Or else double click on this. Double click on this name. There is another way to rename this one. So total order quantity, or total quantity. We can say only total quantity. So I'm just putting it total quantity. Total quantity. Now look here. The name has changed over there. Okay. So the most important part is apply formatting on this. It should be look proper. It should be look decent. It should be look on a match with the background. And in order to do that, we need to click on format your visual. Again, Look at here. Once you click on this, this is a build a visual. If you add something here, like cards, charts, or any visual, so this KPI added here, here that in form of card. So once you select it, you'll get these two options. Like there is a format visual. If you're not clicking on that, like we are getting it format your page report, because you have click outside. So once you click outside, you are getting format your page report option. These options are different. Once you select this one, you are getting right now format your visual. Look here. So previously we are having this option only, that is what build your visuals. Now I'm clicking on format your visual. Now I want to apply some formatting here. Again, I don't know how to apply the background on it. So always remember, if you want to apply the background on it, just go to the general. Okay, background, border, whatever will be available inside the general. And if you want to change the text color and something like that, go to the visual. There are two options, general and visual. So if you want to apply the background, go to the general. If you want to apply border, you want to change the color, go to the general. But if you want to change the text color, then go to the visual. Okay. And if you don't know where it is background available, go to the search and type here background. Type BACK. Once you type background, this will be appearing. It asks you which background you're looking for, title background or normal complete card background or something like that. Okay. So once you type it, you can search that option also, but you don't need it search it, because once you like habitual with, because every card and every visuals has these two options and has their like similar ways of formatting. So once you learn it how to format it, you don't need to like search it and something like that. Okay. So now let's go ahead and click on general first and effects, and I'm making it like background should be, I want to apply it black. So I applied it back, but transparency should be 70%. So I'm going to do it 70%. So the similar color which I have applied over there, let me check it out, which is which background color I applied, which one applied. I think so this one, yeah. And the 70% transparency for this. So for this, I'm going to say I'm going to do the same things. It's a black color and 70% transparency. Yes. Now next, inside the effects, there is a visual border. Also, I'm going to click on visual border, and again, rounded corners must be 10 and the border should be white. And now we are having the next thing, that is text color must be white. So I'm going to click on format your visuals, and inside visual, not the general. Inside visual, we are having call out value. So call out value must be white. This is what our call out value. This values is known as call out value. With the value, the number is displayed inside the card. That is called call out value. We can change it color. We can decrease the size if you want. The size is little bit bigger. You can go ahead and change the font size like 35. Just check it out. The card size is decreased. Now just change it to 40. You can change the font also. You can change it to italic. You can change it. You can apply it underline if you want. You can go ahead. Also, you can go and change the decimal places. It is right now auto, but if someone wants to show a complete number, click on none. This will show complete number 15,103. And if you don't want it, you can go and click on it. And if also you can go for thousands, it is already in thousands now. You can go for millions, but 15,000 will be show 0 million right now, because this is not a bigger value. You can go for billions and trillions, and you can go for auto. And you can put down a decimal places also. If you want, you can put down a 2 decimal places. So it's up to you how you want to display this particular value, that is called a call out value. So call out value has their formatting option over there. You just minimize it, and there is a category label, which is the name or display here. And we can change it to white again. Okay. And if you want it should be little gray, you can go ahead and make it to gray. It should be like something different from the category or call out value. You can make it bold, and if you don't want it bold, you can change the font size, and these are the options available. So now once you apply all these, decrease the font size. But the problem is that I'm decreasing the size, but the problem is that the top portion of this particular card, like there is a like we can say more space than bottom one. So what we can do for this? There is an option inside the general that I told you, inside the properties padding. So if you want to adjust it in a proper way, go and decrease the padding of the bottom, make it 0. Also, you can decrease the padding of the top, make it 0. So if you decrease the padding of top and bottom, you can decrease the size as per, but still we are having something issues with the card. It is not going to be up to match with you, right? For this card only, but new card, it has little bit change. Old card, it could be look like this. So now it is not fitted. I wanted to fit it like this. So I can do one thing, go inside the visual, go loud value and decrease the size. Decrease the size to 35, or else go ahead and change it to 32. So now it is proper. So this way you can display your value. Actually, background is little bit dark. It's a line and it is irritating to us. So instead of like doing, we'll make it transparent to background. Or else later on we can do something for this background also, but leave it as it is. We can change the background if it is not suitable for other cards too. So I'm increasing little size and little size of this one also. Okay. So this is what I have created the card, and this is our first visual that I added from here. Got it, guys? Just put down got it inside the chat section if you got it. Just put down got it inside the chat section. I'll just go here and change the effects. I think so. I'll make it little bit. Okay, 50% transparency. Or else 30%. This darker will look great. I think so. Yes. 30% transparency. I can change the transparency to 30%. Exactly. We can use it. But I just wanted to tell you the options. If like once we create the card, I don't need to create again and again. Like look at over here. We can do the copy of this card, copy and control C and control V, paste, and we can add another value here. Instead of quantity, we can go here and say count. So we are getting total count. Or else if you add a new card here and you want a similar formatting, like if you add something like here, which is order ID and again going for a count, or else a quantity and average. I'm going for quantity and let's go for the average. So now we are getting average here, but I want the similar formatting should be here of this card. So select this one card, click on the format painter and click here. And that is too easy to apply the similar formatting again related to this card. So how to do it? Again, look over here. I'm adding another card which has like average of this quantity. I'm dropping it, the quantity over here. I'm changing it to average, but the formatting should be similar to like this. So I'm going to click this old one card, click on format painter, which is available inside the home tab. Once you click on it, you can click on here. If you're using like Microsoft Excel format or painter options, it is similar to that only. And look at here. You can fit it like this. So got it now, put down, got it. Anything else? There is a lot more things that we are going to see, guys. This is just a starting. This is just the starting point, how you can add the dashboards and all. I want you to understand the formatting because a lot of people don't know about how to apply proper formatting. That's why I'm telling you them. You can change the names, you can change everything, you can go ahead and a lot of things we are going to see. Okay, someone is asking how to round the corners. No problem. Okay. Yes, I'm going to tell you how to make it rounded corners. If you added cards or card over here or text box over here, click on the format your visual again. So, but before going at add something here, I'm going to add something here like quantity. Yeah. Now click on the format your visual, click on the call out. So click on the general, click on the effects. Always remember general effects. We are having background. We can change the background here, but right now we are looking for the border. Click on visual border and expand it. Expand the visual border and change it to 10x. Okay. Rounded corners, 10px, 10 pixels. So now rounded corners are rounded there. In fact, new card is having like we are getting more designs, new options inside the new card. We are going to see that one also. But now, and for this, what I have did, it is not coming in a proper way, sum of quantity. I did something that I just select it, click on it. I did like I decrease the size to 32. Okay, and it is coming. And also we can go to the general properties and for padding. We can decrease this padding to fit it in a proper way. 0 and 0. You can see little bit changes over there. Actually, I think so bottom is not needed to put it 0, but top you can do and go ahead and put it 0. See, yeah, we can do one thing. We can increase the bottom. Instead of putting 0, we can increase the bottom and it will like look at there. You can go up to 20 pixels. Okay, always remember. So now it looks fine. So go here, change it to around 12 pixel. Your text might be in a center right now. Look at here. Just click here, click to the 12 pixel. You can go up to 20 pixels. Now it is in a center. So bottom should be increased, not should be 0. You can go up to like 15, 20. You can go up to 20, but you can make it 15 also. So copy this formatting and click on this, click on this, click on this, like this. Similar formatting will be applied on everywhere. That's it, guys, for the today's session. Got it, guys? Just drop it. Finally got it inside the chat section, and then we'll end today's sessions. Tomorrow we are going to see new cards also, because new cards has lot more formatting, and also we are going to see visuals. See, I want to explain a step by step. I don't want to go it in a fast way. I want to go like I want to explain you each and everything in order to create a proper dashboard. I'm going to tell you how you can create a custom background. Your custom background, like your company logo has two different colors, and you can create a gradient of that particular background using PowerPoint. Also, you can change, choose your hexa color. I'm going to tell you in detail about hexa color, how you can pick your own hexa color inside Power BI. Lot of people are not showing about that. Like what is the hexa color, how you can choose the hexa color, your own hexa color. So that I'm going to tell you also. Also, we are providing recording. Yesterday, I have dropped it on a group and email also. So just check it on WhatsApp group. You'll get the recording there. Thank you very much for joining today's session, guys. And it's nice to have you here. See you on tomorrow, not tomorrow, on Monday, I think so. What will be the date on Monday? Because we are conducting lectures on Monday to Friday only. So we are going to meet on Monday directly. So the Saturday, Sunday will be weekend for you to for practice. So I want you to practice again on Saturday, Sunday. It's on a 29. Yes, we are going to meet on 29. Then 30 will be lectures. 31 will be we are having lecture. On first and second, we are not having lectures because I will be out of town. So I'm just informing you at the start, and that's why. Okay. Yeah, 29 we are going to meet it. Meet on 29 directly on Monday. So with that being said, thank you very much, because yeah, you guys are here and learning patiently. That is very awesome. And really, I want you to learn in a proper way. You are getting recording on a like same place on a WhatsApp group. We already send you the WhatsApp group link. Don't ask me. Check your email, guys, because we are also sending a recording on email too. So check your email on a regular basis. And I'm going to saving this file because tomorrow I'm going to work on this same file. Tomorrow, no, sorry, on Monday. Okay. Yeah. Have a great day. Happy weekend. Take care. Bye bye.